Hello, everybody. Okay, so we'll wait for just a few minutes for everyone to get on and then we'll get started. But I'm so excited to do a hair tutorial with you guys. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I have. But you are definitely going to want to tag your Santa, your husband, your mom, who's ever shopping for you for Christmas. You guys, can you believe there's only 10 Fridays left till Christmas? So I don't know if you guys are already shopping. I am, because we have such a big family. I save all year to be able to afford to buy everybody at least something, which I know a lot of people are like that. So if you're like that, if you have daughters, grandmas, aunts, you name it, any woman in your family, there's also some products for men too. Perfect stocking stuffers, actually. Make sure you tag them in the comments if you know someone who's shopping for you, your husband, your boyfriend, your significant other, telling you these products make for the best Christmas presents. There's nothing like opening a box full of hair care or your favorite hot tool you've been dying for, which they can actually save on it. If you use the code 15OFF, you can save $15 off any hot tool that's over $30, which the one I'm going to be using today is called the Larev. This is part of that deal. So if you do 15 off is the code, you can save an additional $15 off this. So it's already on sale. You can get it even more on sale down here, pinned in the comments or in the description. So if you guys want to send your significant other a link, make sure you use one of these. The sale that's happening right now is so stinking good. And like I said, 15 off works on all hot tools besides the Appliator, I think. So really, really good. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing I always start with is this guy. This is called the Thermal Magique. This is one of my favorite products for protecting my hair from humidity and heat. It's a heat protectant, so it coats your hair in protection from your hot tools. So very important, especially if you experience any breakage, especially if you have dry hair or if you have color treated hair. This is really, really important to make sure that you're using before you apply any heat. You can use it on wet hair and dry hair. So again, this is called the Thermal Magique. Super, super important to make sure you're using, and it's in stock. So the next product that I like to go in with before I do anything to my hair, I actually am going to do two. I'm going to do these ones right here. So the first one is called the Salt and Sea Spray. So who out there has a really difficult time getting their hair to curl or staying curled? So if you're one of those people, you need to make sure that the Salt and Sea Spray is in your stocking this year. This is a really, really good product for adding some like grit and texture to your hair. So if you have really fine hair or really thin hair, or your hair just is really difficult to curl, if you have uncolor treated hair, typically you fall in that category of your hair is really difficult to curl. This is a really good product for you because it's going to add, like I said, a little bit of texture to your hair, so it's going to hold onto those curls even better. So really good product to use before, and also you can use it after you style your hair. So again, make sure this is in your stocking. That's called the Salt and Sea Texturizing Spray. So everything that I've just mentioned and I'm going to be using is all going to be available right here, pinned in the comments and in the description of this tutorial. If your Secret Santa is shopping for you, feel free to have them reach out to me. Let me know that they're shopping for you, and tell them to tell me what type of hair you have. If you have fine hair, thin hair, thick hair, hard to curl hair, long hair, whatever your hair type is, tell them to tell me and I can tell them what to get you. So I will be your Secret Santa helper. Yes, they do have wands, so they have different size wands. They also have this set that's called the Bazaar set, and it's really rad because it comes with all types of different sizes of barrels with an interchangeable wand, and then also comes with a hair dryer too. So it comes with so much. You can apply it on wet hair for the Salt Sea Spray. I personally think it works the best before and or after you curl your hair. So that would be my only takeaway. All right, so now for my must-use product. I have very thin hair, very fine hair. Yes, for men too. The whole line is gender neutral, so you can use any of these products for men as well. My husband actually uses the Larev himself. He has longer hair now, so he's been using that to straighten his hair. He also really loves the products that I'm going to style my hair with, so stay tuned to see what I use. All right, so the first thing, like my must-use product is this one. This is called the Deja Vu Dry Shampoo. The code, Allison, is 15 off, and that's going to save you an additional 15 off of all Hot Tools that are over $30. So for the Le Rêve that I'm about to use, it's already on sale. You can get it more on sale with that code 15 off. All right, so I'm going to use a Deja Vu dry shampoo. So typically dry shampoo is only used when your hair is dirty. So it helps to kind of give your hair a refresh. I love using this after I finish working out to kind of absorb any of the sweat or oils. Kind of gives me, again, that refresh look so I don't have to wash my hair again. But I also love using this on clean hair. You can think of it kind of like deodorant for your hair. It's going to absorb any sweat, any oils to protect your hairstyle and give you even more volume. So I love this, that it not only gives my hair like a refresh, absorbs any oil or anything like that, but it also is going to give me so much more texture and volume to my hair that I otherwise wouldn't have. So the Deja Vu dry shampoo is one of my absolute favorites for that. It does spray clear so it doesn't turn your roots any certain color, which I also love. So 2 other products to mention before we style it are these guys. These are some of my favorite tools to use. The Flexi Brush is incredible for men. I actually did these for all of the men in my family for stocking stuffers, and they all love them so much. I love it because it's curved, so it fits on your head like perfectly, but I also see how it has the vents. It's like see-through. So this is the best for blow drying your hair because it's going to allow the heat to transfer through the brush, which is going to help to curl your hair the fastest, and it's going to help you give your hair even more volume. So I love this brush for blow drying, but I also really love it because see how it like kind of hugs your head. I love it for that. So the black is still in stock. Perfect stocking stuffers for your men and women in your family. So definitely snag that one. Again, my link is right here pinned in the comments and in the description. So make sure you check it out there. The other really amazing product is this one. Again, men and women can use this. This is the teasing comb. I love this, especially for my daughter's hair. So you can kind of go through, give yourself a little bit more volume. I use this before and after. You can also use the fine comb for doing your hair as well. All right, so ready for the start of the show. Do you have to have hairspray? Do you have any hairspray on your hair right now? No. So I only use hairspray when I'm done. I may have it from like yesterday, but I've already brushed my hair, so most of that's already been like gone. And then also I did want to mention too that they have they offer the Afterpay option, which if you're unfamiliar with Afterpay, it basically allows you to fill your cart, shop as much as you want, and then it breaks your payment down into 4 interest-free payments. So 4 even interest-free payments. They don't run your credit at all, and it's super easy. You'll see the little option called Afterpay right there. So shop till you drop. Perfect time, especially with how killer the sale is right now. So Le Rêve Flat Iron is what I'm going to use. This comes in white, black, and blush. So if your husband has long hair like mine, the black one is a perfect gift for them. They won't ask for it, but you know they want it. The blush is also a really great one for the women in your family. Like I said, you could use the code 15 off to save. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the back, and I'm going to curl my hair with this. I'm using on the temperature 340, which I love that temp. I feel like it's a good happy medium between hot and cool. Obviously it's hot because we want our curls to go and set, but it's not too hot that it's going to fry my hair. This one has titanium plates, has 1-inch titanium plates, so it's perfect for all hair lengths. And it obviously can flat iron your hair and give you really, really sleek straight hair, or you can use it to curl. Look at that. I love curling with this one because it has a curved barrel, so it gives you really nice curls. What shade do you have on your lips? I'm wearing the liquid lipstick in the shade Subtle, which if you haven't checked out my makeup website, it's RheaHopeBeauty.com. Make sure to head over to my Instagram next after our live tutorial here to catch any other really fun try-ons for fashion, hair, beauty, all the things. My Instagram name is Rhea Hope. So make sure you're following me there as well. All right, so I'll just kind of curl all in the same direction at first, just to give it some really beautiful body, but then we're gonna go back through the top layer and give it some volume. So I love to do this one first. I kind of grab at random, turn away from my face, and I like to work in 1-inch sections of your hair. So the thicker your hair, the thinner the section that you're gonna want. So like I said, I have pretty fine thin hair, so I can work in 1 inch, but if you have really thick or uncolor treated hair, you're going to want to work like maybe 1/2 inch sections. That's going to ensure that your curls look like that, like really nice bouncy curls. Another tip or trick on how to get your curls to stay, if you have really stubborn hair, or if you feel like your hair just no matter what you do, what you use doesn't curl it, what you can do is you can actually curl it, and then as it's cooling, make sure to take your hairspray, like the Max Hold hairspray, and spray each section. That'll help to kind of ensure that these curls will stay in place even longer too. You're so sweet, Stephanie. Thank you. All right, so I love to kind of like bounce them as they're kind of cooling to give it that really kind of textured look, but isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. So now what I'll do is I'll kind of go through and section off just a little bit of a top layer, and then I will curl the opposite direction, pulling downward, and that's going to give you that really nice volume. And I won't do every piece. I'll just kind of like randomly, if I see anywhere that kind of looks flat, I'll curl the other way just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, just like that. Not fun? All right, so for the back of my head, to be completely honest, I don't really ever care what the back looks like because I don't look at it. So I usually just take sections, curl down, just give it some really nice volume, and that's about it. I never even really look at it. I just kind of grab random pieces and do exactly what you just saw me do on the side. If you're wanting a 360 photo of my hair, or if you wanting to see like the back for reference for your next hairstyle or for your hairstylist or anything, I actually have a whole highlight reel or a little bubble, whatever you want to call them, on my Instagram of all my hair 360s of all the different lengths I've had. I used to have super short hair last October. It's actually been 1 year since I had, my hair was this long on top and pretty much shaved on the sides. You guys, if I can grow my hair from being shaved to this long in 1 year, message me if you are struggling with hair growth, and I'll tell you what I've been doing / using. It's all Lange. So message me, I can tell you what my regimen is. And like I said before, if you guys are struggling with what to use, what to grab, if you're making your Christmas list for your hubby or whoever's shopping for you, feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook. I'd be so happy to help you guys select what products and tools to use, because I'm telling you, these are the best things ever to open up on Christmas morning. So make sure that your hubby has or your whoever shopping for you has my website, which is pinned right here in the comments, and then tell them to use the code 15OFF to save on your hot tools over $30. All right, so we're gonna curl away from our face, and then if you are curling in like bigger sections, or say your hair is like being really stubborn and you're like, gosh, it's not curling, go slow. So spin away, hold it there for a second, and then release. Don't pull and don't unwind, or else that's just gonna unwind your curl. So release. Yes, I use the biotin gummies. Love your hair. How'd you become right for Lange? So with Lange, I actually do makeup tutorials here on Facebook. I've been doing them for about 5 years now. And I have a pretty wonderful, incredible following. So Lange reached out to me and asked me if they could send me hair products. This was like 4 years, or almost 4 years ago, actually. I've been using Lange. And I was a little hesitant because I was stuck in my ways where I was like, I like what I like. So I was like, you can send it, no promises if I like post about it or anything. They're like, oh, whatever, just use it. This was actually one of the first tools that they sent me 4 years ago. This is the Larev, and I literally used it for the first time, not on camera or anything. I wanted to give it an honest review, and I, at the time, had a Chi flat iron. I literally threw my Chi away because this just trumps it. I had never gotten such beautiful curls before until I got this flat iron. So to kind of answer your question, how did I start working with Lange? I started doing tutorials. All right, so now I'm gonna go do the top layer. So a little trick on doing the top is how you hold your flat iron. So for me, I love all the volume on the top, probably like most people. So what you're gonna do is I will hold it on the top like this and then release. And that's going to kind of help to get that curl a little bit more upward, versus pulling it outward is going to kind of give you that like long curl, which I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So for the top layer, again, 1-inch sections. Always make sure all the hair is going in the same one direction because you don't want to get any hair fried or crisp. Okay, then I'll kind of like push it up. Now for the side pieces, like I said, I love that kind of messy undone look. So what I do for these curls is, again, grabbing at random, and then I will take it, curl away from my face, and then when I'm done, I pull downward. See how the curl goes down versus out? So if you are experiencing that your hair is like looking pokey, like all these little pieces are poking out, if that's not what you wanted, make sure to pull downward on your curl. Yes, the waver is one of my absolute favorite tools ever. Yes, absolutely. All right, so to pull downward. I love this flat iron. It's so easy to use. It's so fast. All right, so keep going, and then I am actually in the process of messaging a lot of you guys too, so if you asked for help, make sure to check your requested folder, because sometimes if I've messaged you before or I haven't messaged you before, my message will go to your requested folder, so make sure to check that area. And like I said before, if you have anyone shopping for you for Christmas, there's only 10 Fridays left till Christmas. Can you believe that? Time is a ticking. So make sure to tag your loved ones or who's ever shopping for you in the comments. Let them know that this is what you want, and tell them that they can message me here on Facebook if you or they need any help shopping for you. All right. It's actually one of my favorite parts about my job is every Christmas I get these like boyfriends and husbands and mothers that message me, and they're like, will you help me shop for whoever? She watches your tutorials. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then on Christmas morning, they're like, oh my gosh, you got exactly what I wanted. And then I always get these emails later from whoever being like, you messaged my husband and he helped me and he got the perfect whatevers. I love it. So make sure to reach out. Tell whoever to reach out to me if they need any help shopping for you. Because there's nothing better than getting actually what you want for Christmas. Yay, awesome. Make sure you tag them here in the comments. All right, so for these bang pieces, I love when they're like very loose, but I still want them to kind of frame my face. So what I like to do is I like to move a little bit more brisk. So I'll just kind of curl at the root and then I'll let go right away. That way they don't really get like curled, they get more like wavy. So same thing here in the front. And then the baby pieces, I don't put any heat on at all because I want to help them to grow, and heat doesn't always do that. So now that we're pretty much done, I'll kind of like tousle through my hair and then see if there's any pieces that look too straight. I do love to leave some straight just to keep that length to my hair. But for just like I did on the other side, I'll kind of tousle through and then see if there's any pieces that need just a little extra loving. And I'll just reapply some tighter curls on there. And that always helps to kind of give that like a little bit of separation. Give that more like piecey look versus like the thicker curls. Just like that. Pretty, right? And then I'll just kind of use my hand to see if there's any uncurled spots. But make sure that you are copying my link right here, pinned in the comments and in the description, to save my link. That's the only way that it kind of like tracks my people, my customers, gives me credit. So make sure that you're saving my link, which ends in SHUR. It's right here in the comments and in the description. So make sure to save that, copy it, put it in your notes, text it to whoever. All right, so now I'm gonna use 3 products to keep my style and also the shine to my hair. So like I had mentioned, these products are also amazing for men for styling their hair. So perfect stocking stuffers. I don't know about you guys, but I have the hardest time finding good stocking stuffers for my husband. Like they only need so many socks and underwear and toothbrushes, right? So these make for great ones. So the first one that I'm gonna use is this guy. This is actually called the Gentleman's Pomade. Everyone in my entire family uses this. Men, my husband, me, my kids, we love it. So I love it because it's clear. It's not oily, it's not heavy. It gives you the perfect texture to your hair. Helps to lay down any flyaways, any baby hairs. any frizzy spots. It's perfect. And it's also really, really great for kind of positioning each curl exactly where you want it without weighing it down. So my husband really likes this because it allows him to style his hair and it stays in place without making it look too much. So I love this one, and it's not like a pasty, it's more of like a gel. So I think it's even easier to style with. So again, that was called the Gentleman's Pomade, incredible stocking stuffer. Next one is this guy. This is the Hot to Trot Maxwell Hairspray. Men won't admit it, but they need hairspray too. So this one's my favorite. It packs such a great punch. It's tiny, but it is mighty and actually lasts me for a really, really long time. So Max Hold Hairspray is my other favorite for styling, but I love it because it gives you really good hold without the crunch or like the hard feeling, and it doesn't weigh down my hair either. And then very last thing that I'm going to use is the Menage Hydrating Mist. So this is incredible for frizz. It's incredible for maintaining that really good hydration to your hair. And it's also, it smells like a salon. It smells so, so good. But this is another really important product and gives you that really pretty shine to your hair. So that was the whole hair tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to reach out to me here on Facebook if you have any questions or if you need any help picking out products. And make sure to tag your loved ones in the comments who's ever shopping for you for Christmas, or if you are shopping for someone for Christmas. These, I'm telling you, are the best products for stocking stuffers, and make like a little goodie basket for under the tree is so good. So let me know if you guys need any help. I'm here, and make sure you're shopping right here. Pin in the comments and in the description, same link, ends in SHUR. Use the code 15OFF to save $15 additionally on the on sale hot tools that are over $30. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Happy Halloween /Thanksgiving/Christmas. Bye guys.